We got more lights on top of the roof right there, as we do right up over there.
Stirred all by Bunsky.
The lights that we used for the court, we decided we needed lights on both sides of the court. One on the west side of the court and one on the east side.
Wow, lights on the court. That changed the whole game out there. It changed what we were capable of doing. I mean, once the lights came about, we could play literally throughout the night, and that's a whole other story of itself. There were nights where we literally played into the morning hours out there.
On the east side of the court, we decided that we were going to use floodlights from regular house or buildings, so we went and bought those at the store. We had 150 watt bulbs in there shining in each direction, one to the north hoop, one to the south hoop. And on the other side, we actually had lights from our church that they had taken down. They had round cylinder lights that we had, and we had one shining each direction there.
So we had lights coming from the west and east side of the court, and with that, we could play as long as we wanted to.
We have some really good footage of night games where Tony was recording literally on the court, and that's with older video cameras and older film. But you can still even tell on that there was plenty of light to play out there. And so once that happened, we could start playing night ball, which meant, you didn't have to just go after school and play for a couple hours or whatever. We could show up Friday, Saturday night, whenever, and play for whenever.
And it just lit up the sky. I mean, you could see it from a couple miles away. People would drive by on Old 23, which is 2 miles away, and they could see the lights when we were playing, so nice and bright.
It kind of added a new dimension to it. We played out there quite a few nights, I know, which was something we couldn't do, and it kind of added a different factor to it.
Oh, out of nowhere, Kevin.
And even during the day, the light setup with the extra posts and the extra lights and the extra setup was kind of added a new dimension to it as far as the overall atmosphere of the court, I guess you could say, with the stop sign and the light post on the one side.
Those are the best times, were the night games. Just, I don't know, the atmosphere was a lot different playing the night games than the day. It's hard to explain.
So it became a little bit after that, I think it kind of became a social atmosphere, because I think a lot what happened then too is we'd play basketball and we'd sit around and BS quite a bit. We'd bullshit and talk, and even be done playing and bullshit and talk, we'd just leave the lights on. We did that a lot, so that was neat. That was cool.
I mean, our parents knew where we were at. We weren't getting in any trouble. We weren't doing anything stupid out there. We were just out playing good old court ball at the Olive Garden.